Hey everyone, it's Taylor here today. With Christmas fast approaching, I thought I would practice my mass production skills with this cute set of cards featuring our new bright lights background. So I'm going to walk you through how I created these cards and hopefully give you some tips and tricks along the way as you start mass producing for Christmas. As you know, mass production is made easier with a simple design and simple products. So here I'm sharing with you our new Cling and Clear combo called Bright Lights Background. It comes with that really high quality red rubber stamp in the background image, and then you get these 4 clear stamps that are provided to fill the lights with the different colors, making it quick and easy to do. I'll be using the hand-lettered Holiday 2 stamp set with the coordinating die. The sentiment we'll be using is "Have yourself a merry little Christmas." And then I have a rainbow of inks, including watermelon, candy corn, pineapple, pea pod, Cookie Monster, and jelly donut. I'll also be using Oreo to stamp the outline portion of the image. I'll be using the foam sticky circles to pop up the sentiments. And then if you desire, you could cover your Christmas lights with this Nuvo Morning Dew. It dries clear and makes those lights look like glass. I'll also be using a little bit of the fine glitter to add to the bottom of those lights. So the first thing I do when I'm mass producing is pre-cut all of my pieces. I have 10 of everything cut here, including the die that will be used on the sentiment. I'm scoring all of my card bases at 5.5 and folding them down the center. And I have a various rainbow of colors to match the inks that I chose for the project. Next, I'll set up my MISTI for the background stamping. I traced around the outside so that I know exactly where to put it every time, kind of taking the guesswork out of putting the paper in and out of the MISTI. I've put a little bit of adhesive there at the bottom to hold it in place, and I quickly stamped all 10 of those. Now I'm going to set up the sentiment that we will stamp onto those pre-die cut pieces. I've stamped it first onto my grid paper, and then I'm using a negative of the die cut to align over the sentiment that's stamped on the grid paper. So then I can place my die cut sentiment right in the space where it's supposed to go and just easily stamp those sentiments one after another. And before you know it, you'll have 10 of those as well. Now the next step is to take those clear fills. I just set mine up on a block. I found that to be the easiest way to stamp all of those. I start with the red, and then I'm going to wipe my stamp clean and move to the orange. I didn't want to take up too much time showing you every single color, so here after the yellow you guys can see that I have all of those all finished with the 6 different ink colors. And then here I have those foam dots on the back of my sentiments, and one thing I find helpful is to set them all out in front of me and do these steps kind of in a mass production assembly line fashion, and it all seems to go a lot quicker that way. So after this, I'm adding a little bit of that glitter that we talked about. This is just a very micro fine glitter that I'm adding to the base of those lights using a quickie glue pen. I'm only going to walk you through one of this because this step does take a little bit more time. You could use something like a silver paint pen, or you could use a chunkier glitter. There's so many options that you could do for the bottom of those lights to just add a little bit of something extra. Next, I'm going in with these Nuvo drops. This is the Morning Dew that dries clear. When this is all dry, it's going to have a really shiny effect that kind of mimics glass. Right now, what I'm showing you is wet. It takes about 10 or 15 minutes to dry, but you can see these are all dry and they have that beautiful shiny appearance. And now our last step is just to adhere our image panels to the colored card bases. I'm leaving a little strip along the bottom of each so that you can see just a peek of that card base color. And then before you know it, we have 10 cards all complete. So now I just need to get my address book ready to send these. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that you'll subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can find all of these products at the Tailored Expressions web store at tailoredexpressions.com.